Just look at this beautiful beach, crystal clear water, white sand, and not a pile of seaweed in sight. We just returned from a trip to St. Martin and St. Barts. So if you have a trip scheduled or you're planning one, I have a Sargassum update that you need to hear. But first, how did we get here? Sargassum is a naturally occurring brown seaweed that for centuries floated harmlessly in the open Atlantic Ocean. But around 2011, satellite imagery began detecting something alarming: a massive bloom forming in the central Atlantic, stretching nearly 5,000 miles from the coast of West Africa all the way to the Caribbean. Scientists now call it the Great Atlantic Sargassum Belt. Major influxes hit the Caribbean hard from 2018 through 2025, and St. Martin has not been spared. But here's the thing: the French and the Dutch governments have invested in research and equipment to fight the problem, and from what we can see, it is paying off. We visited beaches on the French and the Dutch sides of the island, and this is what we found. Orient Beach, a magnificent popular beach on the French side. We walked the full length of the beach and found very little seaweed and no smell. The beach bars, restaurants, and water sports centers were all open. Anse Marcel, a quiet, pretty beach nestled in a lovely cove on the French side. Gentle waves and clear turquoise water and no seaweed. Grand Cas, on the French side, is one of the most beautiful beaches on the island. Pristine waters, fine restaurants, and beach bars. This is the kind of beach that makes you want to cancel your return flight. Friars Bay, a hidden gem on the French side. It's a small beach with clear water, gentle surf, and no sign of seaweed. Great Bay, gorgeous beach on the Dutch side in Philipsburg, a popular tourist destination with a bustling boardwalk filled with souvenir shops, restaurants, bars, and water sports. And the legendary Maho Beach, a favorite tourist location, great for plane spotting. It's a beautiful beach with turquoise water, white sand, and no seaweed. And midweek, my husband totally surprised me with an off-island day trip. Early the next morning, we boarded a flight from St. Martin's main airport. And 15 minutes later, we landed on the French Caribbean island of St. Bartholomew, or St. Barts. For those of you who prefer not to experience the exhilaration of flying on a small plane, there's also ferry service to St. Barts from St. Martin. After a quick 5-minute drive from the airport, we arrived at St. John, a stunning beach with crystal clear water and all the expected luxury amenities. Eden Rock, the luxury resort, is at the far end of the beach. We capped off a lovely day with an amazing meal at the Sandbar, the beach restaurant at Eden Rock. St. Martin is a beautiful island, and we were fortunate to have had a seaweed-free beach experience during our stay. But nature's influence could mean conditions might be different during your visit. There are 2 things that will help you navigate the variability of this situation. 1. St. Martin has great beaches on all sides of the island. So if possible, rent a car. There are many affordable options. 2. Monitor beach conditions before planning your day. There is a great website that provides an interactive map of beach conditions. You can find the URL in the description. St. Martin is still one of the most stunning islands in the Caribbean. 2 cultures, 2 governments, 1 island. And honestly, both sides are working hard to protect what makes the place so special. Drop any questions in the comments, especially if you want to know about a specific beach. Hit subscribe if this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.